Hey, little buddy. He's still getting used to the farm. We're here with Tommy. Tommy got a haircut. He looks a bit different. Oh, he's coming out. Nothing?
The chocolate chips are definitely not. Submissive one stays a male.
What the heck? Oh, so we can get 3 of them.
Yeah.
Sweet. Look at that thing. Fang-tooth blennies.
So if they get eaten by a fish on the reef, that's why they're so distinctly patterned.
What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here today. It's Vlogmas Day. I don't even know what it is, but it's Vlogmas. And we're picking out saltwater fish for our saltwater fish tank inside. I'll show you that in just a second. We got a new goat. Yeah, see him right there? He's cute as all could be. Hey, little buddy. He's still getting used to the farm. Beautiful, beautiful goat. Like, extremely beautiful. And looks like Emmy's liking him a little bit. Look at those eyes. He screams for me. He screams like, kind of like Boots, right, Boots? Yeah? What's up, buddy? What's up, little buddy? Hey. Hey. Oh, turkey flying. We got turkeys all over. We got just animals everywhere. Hey, everyone. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below because you're missing out. But welcome. Hello there. I woke up to a lot of my trees trimmed. Like, you know, this is usually like covered. Yeah, I think the county like came and just trimmed it and didn't say anything. Not that they have to say anything, but it's trimmed, like fully trimmed. I just woke up to chainsaws and stuff, and this is what it looks like. So there's a bunch of stuff out front here, and goats love that. So we are gonna grab a bunch of this for me goats. My goats are gonna love this. I just gotta figure out which one's best to grab. See, my pigs love this. They're all like, what the heck did you just throw in here? There we go. I don't even know what to grab, honestly. There's just so many different. Does this have anything on it? I need wherever this is. What's holding all this? Yeah, see, I need this fella. This sucker right here. Oh, my goats are gonna love it. There you go. Feast up, my little ones. Even the turkey said thank you. And the goats have their favorite tree. See, they eat all the leaves off the bottom of that one. It is beautiful outside today, absolutely beautiful. Y'all know we've been working on the saltwater tank inside this thing. Boom. So that's moon. It's like it literally looks like a nighttime theme. And today is the day we get fish for it. So I decided, what better way to do it than just go to the store with Tommy, the aquarium guy that's been doing all the work and will be maintaining our aquarium, and pick out the fish, or some of the fish at least, with him. Now keep in mind, I didn't do a lot of cutting in this. It was just straight up raw, me flipping the camera to him, flipping the camera to me. Not normally how I film, but we were just kind of there doing it nice and quick. He had other jobs to be at, but we picked out our fish. I know for a fact if you watch all the way through it, you're gonna learn a lot. So stay tuned, enjoy this, and I'll see you back here when we're done. We're here with Tommy. Tommy got a haircut. He looks a bit different. We're here to pick out our fish. We're gonna get these fish, then put into quarantine, correct? And then those are the fish that we will end up putting in our tank. So today's a big day. Smart pickings. We only have about, how many fish do you think we could put? How many are we gonna pick today?
Today, probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5 fish we're gonna pick today. To give you a rundown, there's a lot of tanks that we have to go through today. You've seen me in like 2 past videos that I've been here at Andy's shop, and I'm excited for this one because we got the professional with us now. So, where do we even begin? That's my question. Have you read through the comments on that other video?
I read through some of them, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So there was a lot of comments. I told you guys to comment on one of my, I think part 2 of the saltwater build on what fish you think we should get. And yeah, there's like 5,000 comments, so.
One that was commented on a lot in the comments was the Midas plenty.
Oh, he's coming out. Nothing?
Yes.
That is sick.
And they have just an awesome personality. Really fun fish. They like to find a little hole in the rock. Yeah. And then just back themselves up in it and kind of perch.
Oh, he just did that exactly. Look at how cool that thing is. Okay, so that's, what is that called?
Midas plenty.
Midas plenty?
Yep, and that's a great fish, reef safe. And when they're small like this, they tend to be really peaceful. When they get bigger, they can sometimes get a little aggressive, but by then we'll have all your fish in the tank anyway.
Okay, so. All right, so that's one of our options today. I love dams, but they're aggressive.
They look cute when they're small.
Yeah, and then they get big and mean.
Yeah, and honestly ugly.
Yeah, what about these guys over here? Like something like that, like a dory.
Dory? We could definitely do a dory, but that's not a great first fish.
Okay.
Because you see, if you look at it, how it looks kind of sunken in.
Yeah.
A lot of people will see a blue hippo tang at a store, and its belly sunken in, and they think that it's sick or something. And that can be an indication, but usually that just means that it hasn't eaten within the last hour.
Yeah.
These fish have a really short digestive tract, so they eat, and then an hour later,
it's gone already.
Yeah.
That's why they're always like that.
And that's why they say they're ick magnets. Because most people don't feed them enough, they don't get enough nutrition, their immune system is low, and then they get diseases.
And then ick, just boom, your whole tank.
So we want to add a fish like that once the tank is pretty established.
Got it.
In 6 months, you got some algae in the tank that it can forage on throughout the day. So it's not on you to feed it every hour.
Sweet. Are we doing any clownfish?
We can do a pair of clownfish.
So just 2?
Just 2. Yep.
And then with a little anemone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we can pick out a pair of clowns today.
Yeah?
Yep. So these are the maroon clowns.
I like these.
I wouldn't recommend the maroon clowns for a couple of reasons. One is that maroon clowns get big.
Yeah.
And 2 is that they get pretty aggressive. One of these maybe?
One of these? Hey, I'm fine with that. These are beautiful.
And you can mix and match different patterns.
Alright, so maybe we could do like one of each kind, you know?
He's got a nice one over here too.
Good one over here. Oh yeah, see that?
It's like
dark. I like that. I like that a lot.
This would be an either or kind of thing. You could either do the Ocellaris or Picurlas or the skunks. But the cool thing about skunks is that you can keep a harem of them. So
that's a skunk.
You could put 7 or 8 of them in the tank and have all of them swimming in the anemone.
Alright, so we got that was a quick rundown. Anything else you suggest we should just look at?
I do have something.
Look at that thing. What is that?
Yeah, so that's a tassel filefish.
A tassel filefish.
They also call them leather jacket filefish.
That is crazy looking.
Yep. So they're generally they're very peaceful.
Yeah.
And they're often reef safe. Most corals they won't bother.
That would be cool in the tank.
They will go after shrimps and things like that. The only thing with this fish is they grow very quickly and they get huge.
They get massive.
This fish would actually outgrow your aquarium.
That is a weird looking fish, man. Look at that thing. And then we got a bunch of these guys. Hello. See, I love how they're in just a pile like that. Now, they're in this aquarium in a pile because it's temporary?
Yes. So when clowns are small, they're indeterminate males. So they're all, they haven't chosen their sex yet.
Okay.
And then when 2 clowns decide to pair, the dominant one becomes the female, the submissive one stays a male.
What the heck? Well, I just learned something new. That is crazy. Okay, that makes sense. That's why they could just all be together like this when they're babies.
Once they start pairing up,
the
pairs will set up a territory and aggressively defend it. And then, so some people will keep harems where they grow like 60 clownfish in a tank. And sometimes it works, it usually doesn't. Usually you trickle down to just a few. And if it does work,
kill the other ones, right?
They kill the other ones. When it does work, it's only because the clownfish aren't able to establish a territory, which has got to be stressful. Because that's their natural behavior.
So regardless, it's not the right thing to do.
It's not a good idea.
Okay. What about these like goby things down here?
So that's a dragonette. That's actually a really cool fish.
I love that. I really like that.
If the story I heard is true, that fish was discovered by the marine ornamental trade. So our industry found that fish. It was unknown to science.
Wow. I'm sure there's a lot of unknown things out there.
Yep.
Would it be only discovered like 10% of the ocean?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
I don't know. Yeah, 5%? I don't know. But that's just crazy. Look how beautiful that fish is. Would that be something we could do?
Yes, but down the road.
Down the road. Okay, so a lot of these things are kind of down the road.
Yeah, the reason why these ones you have to wait is dragonets feed on very, very small things, usually copepods in the tank. Eventually you'll get them on frozen, but if they don't start eating frozen right away, your new tank won't have enough food for them.
Wow, there's a lot that goes into this.
There is.
Wow, okay, that's why I got Tommy here. Striped blennies?
Yeah.
I think they're cool. I just want a bunch of schools.
Right.
I think that'd just be the cool thing to have, just a bunch of random schools of colorful things swimming around. You know what I'm saying?
Cool thing with these fish, one, they're aquacultured. 2, they will school like that, and they stay very peaceful. They have venomous fangs.
Really?
They're called fang-tooth blennies.
Fang-tooth blennies.
So if they get eaten by a fish on the reef, that's why they're so distinctly patterned. If they get eaten by a fish on the reef, they'll bite the inside of its mouth. It's like a bee sting kind of thing. The fish spits it out, and then the fish knows not to eat fish that look like that. So then there are other fish that will mimic these types of blennies pattern.
Because they know that.
Yes.
Fish are intelligent, man.
Well, it's not because they know, it just like randomly happens through evolution.
Yeah, of course. Wow, dude, that's crazy.
They're really cool.
Now, look at these little blue. Those are damsels, aren't they? Some
damsels.
sort of species of damsels.
And they're so cool looking, right?
They're so cool looking. It looks like someone just wrapped a rubber band around them.
Yeah, and the color doesn't even show up.
That thing gets huge and changes, right?
They get big, they change color. Oh, there's another Midas bunny.
Oh yeah. Hello, buddy. He looks like he's kind of rocking his head back and forth.
So those get big, they change color. They're also going to eat your pool.
Gotcha.
They're for sure going to eat your pool.
All right, so no bueno. What about fish like this? Maybe a little bigger, more color. Is that something that we could do? Are we looking towards maybe the smaller side of things?
So a lot of the fish that we've looked at will end up being that size.
Okay.
Once they've fully grown.
Yeah.
That's another angelfish. And the dwarf angelfish will also eat corals. Sometimes you get lucky, but you really have to get lucky to keep one in a reef tank.
Now, growing up, my grandfather had this. So, like, I kind of want to get that one for my grandpa.
Okay.
Would that be something we could do?
Once your lid comes in.
Okay, once the lid for the tank goes in, that's something we can get. I want to get that one for you, Pop Up. That one, I remember pop up when I see that fish. So definitely
try to do a pair of those too.
A pair of them?
Yeah, so it can be a little tricky pairing those because they breed in seasons.
Yeah.
So if you get a male and a female, they'll breed for 3 or 4 months out of the year, and then the rest of the year they don't want anything to do with each other.
Huh, kind of weird, but all right. We're learning a lot today, holy moly. Oh, that's the assessors. This was your favorite fish. When I said building this tank in my house, I said, what do you want? He said he wants to do assessors for sure. I like that.
They come in yellow and
blue. And you can get a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
So what would we do, like a pair of a half a dozen?
Yeah, probably like 3 and 3. 3 of each color.
Yeah, 3 of each color. That'd be cool. I like that.
They have a really cool behavior where they swim upside down.
My camera just died. Me with not charging my battery, but we're shooting 4K 60, so we're good. It's the same as my camera. Actually, it's better than my camera. I was saying it looked like a beta fish. It literally looks like a beta fish.
Like a wild type beta, yeah.
Yeah. Lots going on in this tank. What's going on over here? He just moved rocks.
Setting up his home.
Yeah, he's like, I'm under this rock making something. Okay, so, oh, my grandpa had these too.
That's a great fish for you.
Yeah?
The orbit cardinals?
Yeah.
And they have a really cool behavior.
Do they?
The males hold the eggs in their mouth.
So it's similar to like African cichlids where they hold the live fish in their mouth.
Yes. Yep.
Got it. Huh, look at that fish. Holy moly. That is beautiful.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, but all right, so maybe these will be something we get? For sure. Well, I guess we've kind of went through a lot of this stuff over on this side at least. We got some more of them up here. And then some more of those firefish. Whoa. I like that a lot. It looks just like one of those assessors.
They can get a little mean.
Yeah? A little sucker. He's a little mean fella.
So I used to service a tank in Port St. Lucie.
Yep.
It's a 220-gallon predator tank with big puffer fish and triggers and things like that in the tank. And one of those that was about 3 inches long, and it ran the tank. You would put food in the tank, the other fish would go for it. It would scare the other fish away and grab a big chunk for itself. Dominance.
I like these. You said those are like mochas?
So that one might be mocha. It's hard to tell when they're smaller.
Yeah.
Because the black and white clownfish will start out looking kind of a caramel color, whereas the mochas should keep that caramel color the whole month. These clownfish, their territory out on the reef can be as big as 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet.
Wow.
They won't allow any other clownfish in that space.
That's crazy. So in the wild, this clown could have, like, big reefs are, could own 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet, and it'll chase anything off that area. That's crazy.
So a lot of people think that their tank is big, they can keep multiple clowns, but it's usually not that.
Not a case. All right, so we've been through a lot of the fish. We know what we kind of want, or what we can get at least for now. Let's show the Cuffaros what we have chosen, going through the comments, walking through this fish store, what fish we have picked. What are we going to do, 5 of them? 5 different species?
We'll do 5 fish.
There's one mystery one we haven't shown yet, which we will show you throughout this process right here. But let's start with number 1. Midas Blenty. Midas Blenty. That's our first fish choice of today. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Number 1. All right, what are we doing number 2? Tommy's taking a look around.
Can it be the one we haven't shown yet?
Yeah, we want to do the mystery already. Okay.
So you wanted a wrasse?
Wrasse, yes. McCosker Flasher. I don't even need to make a name for that fish. That's the name. Right there. Whoa, my God, he's fast. That thing is beautiful. Look at that. I love that.
So a lot of the flasher and fairy wrasses, you can really only get males. At least males are only commonly offered. They're the prettier ones. But with the McOskers, we can pretty frequently get females. So we'll end up doing 1 male and 2 females in your tank.
Oh, so we can get 3 of them.
Yep.
Sweet. So we're gonna have 3 McOsker flashers. McOsker flashers. This is number 3. Yes, I want to do these.
And we can do a group of these.
How many do you think we could do of these guys? These are little cardinals.
Yeah. So I would probably
That is a pretty
with
fish.
3.
Start with 3 of them.
Because a lot of times you can end up with a pair and still have one that they won't be aggressive towards.
Yeah.
If that does happen, we start with 3, we get a pair, we can always take out the other one.
Got it. Huh.
And put it in your next saltwater tank.
Yes. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did they hear that?
I don't know.
Well,
did I talk loud enough?
I think you might have talked. I don't know. And then I guess we'll start. Well, we can't. Can we do clowns this early on?
We can do smaller clowns this early.
Smaller clowns. Okay.
Also,
so the third fish to keep you updated. Orbic.
or pajama.
Pajama. I like pajama better. Pajama cardinals. Oh my goodness. Whoa, we just ate something. Green bandit gobies?
Green banded gobies.
That is a tiny, tiny fish. Do you think we'll even see that in my tank?
You'll see them.
Yeah?
Yep.
And that won't really take up any room at all, to be honest with you. Will it?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that'd be cool, like a cool addition.
Yep.
Just be like, throughout videos, you could be like, oh, there he is. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. The green bandit goby.
And once they get comfortable,
Yeah?
they are out and about pretty often.
How many can we get of those?
Just one.
Just one?
So you can pair them,
Yeah.
but there's no way to tell which one is a male, which one is a female. If you get 2 of the same sex, they're gonna fight to the death.
Got it.
And that's a fish that we can't easily catch out of your tank.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. You ain't catching that thing. Okay, so we're gonna do one of those. That's fish number 4. Blue jaw trigger. Bam, 60 buckaroos, and there he is. That sucker's so cool. Now you said you can't get that yet, correct?
No, we wouldn't want to put that in too early.
Okay, but that is something we could potentially get later on.
Yes, so that's one of the few reef-safe triggerfish.
See, that's what I was looking for. I like a bunch of little colorful small fish, you know what I mean? But I think to have something that looks like that,
With some presence.
with some presence, like, okay, there's a big fish in here. You know, not big, but I think that's something I would definitely want to do too.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then what about this guy back here? He just hid from us.
The Niger trigger?
Yeah, he's
So
mean.
I wouldn't consider them reef-safe.
Okay, yeah, I figured. He doesn't look like he would be.
The reason why those ones are reef-safe
Yeah.
is they're pelagic feeders.
Got it,
That's a
actually.
common
That's
trend.
cool.
The angelfish that are reef-safe, they're pelagic feeders. They're eating out of the water column.
Yep.
The triggerfish, they're eating out of the water column. The triggerfish that eat, snails and crabs and things like that, normal triggerfish are
Yeah.
not reef-safe.
Yeah, they'll just destroy everything.
Yeah.
Got it. So we're down to 2 more. We're gonna do 6. We've got 4 so far. What's our next one? Our next choice. Let's do the firefish as number 5, and we're gonna end it with some clownfish where we will pick what kind we want. Yeah? Here it is.
Good.
Look at that sucker. So that is our fish number 5. That one's for you, Grandpa. And sorry throughout this video if our voices are a little muffly. We got customers in here and you gotta wear these masks, so
We're staying safe.
we're staying safe. Clownfish to end it off. Beautiful, beautiful fish. So we're gonna do snowflake, right? The snow?
A premium snowflake?
Yeah, I think that's...
You can do a black snowflake too.
All right, so that is the 6 fish that we have chosen today. You're gonna come back here tonight. He's got a bunch of coral right here that he's bringing to his other customer, so we don't want to invade on Tommy's business going on here, so we picked out our fish. You're gonna come back, you said?
Yep, I'll be back.
Bag them up and put them in quarantine at your place.
Yep.
And then we will get those fish into my tank when it's time. We also have a couple other fish that we showed you throughout this video that we are going to get for the tank, just not our selections for today. But we got a lot of other things going on in the house that will keep us busy during that wait there. I think myself and the Cuffaros are learning a lot from you, Tommy. A question about starfish before I leave. Would that be something we could do?
So there are some reef-safe starfish. The chocolate chips are definitely not.
Okay.
They'll eat whatever corals they can. The red phromias, which is this one here, you want to make sure with starfish that you're real gentle with them and you don't take them out of the water if you can. These are reef safe. That being said, they can be tricky to keep.
Yeah.
With starfish, they kind of do well or they don't. There isn't much that you can do to improve. You know, you can do a good.
So it's kind of like just a gamble.
Yeah.
You get one like that that's reef safe. It makes sure it doesn't.
Yeah. It probably depends on how they were handled when they were collected and then throughout the transport chain.
Yeah.
But you can't tell that from looking at it.
Yeah. All right, so maybe that'd be something we can give a try too.
Yeah.
And you can do that right off the bat, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. Cool. It's really difficult to assay what they're feeding on because they exude their gut and
So
digest
you don't
things
even know
from
what
the
they're
outside.
eating.
So it would probably be better to wait until your tank is more mature.
Okay.
Make sure there's microbial films, good diversity.
Things that they can eat that we don't see.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Understood. All right. Well, that's that. Well, we're right back exactly where we were 17 minutes ago. What'd you think? Let me know what you think about the fish we have chosen so far. Obviously, we're gonna get more, but let me know what you think so far. Comment down below. Hey, little turkeys. Hey. The goats are just going crazy. Even our little new goat. Look at him. So this goat actually has a name. His name is King. Wow, they're just going absolutely crazy on this tree. This is just going to be a stick. But yeah, this goat's name is King. So, well, hey, boats, be nice. King is a little new member to the family. Right, buddy? Oh, you pigs leave this. This is what it looks like after the pigs eat that stuff. That's all I have for you guys today. It's Vlogmas, so I will see you tomorrow with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it was a lot of talking, but I'm sure you learned something. I know for sure I did. All the animals are doing good. It's a beautiful day out here. From all the animals and myself, we say goodbye. Until tomorrow. Peace out.